All right, the concert is over and I'm walking back to my car. It is now 11:41 p.m. and this might be the outro for my concert vlog. And this might also be like a concert review, maybe. So it was my 80th concert of the year, my 15th time seeing Karōshi, my second time going to the Vera Project. Although the first time I was there, I saw the bands play in like the hallway area, but this time it was my first time seeing bands play on the main stage. There's 4 bands tonight. In order of who played, there was Brace Overgene, Give Me the Money, AJ Suede, and Karōshi. Got a little cheat sheet right here. I got the set time sheet and I got band members to sign it. So that's like pretty awesome. I think in the intro for my concert vlog, I accidentally called Brace Overgene Brace Undergene because I thought that was how it was spelled when I looked at the concert poster. But anyways, they're really cool. There's how do I say this? I wasn't say there's a bassist, guitarist, and drummer, but really they all switch off with the instrument. So it's cool, like no one is specifically like, oh, that's the bassist, because for the first few songs I was thinking, okay, that's the bassist, that's the drummer, that's the guitarist. But no, they alternate between instruments. So they didn't just play one instrument. Does that make sense? Like, it was really cool. I think I'm walking the wrong way. It was really cool seeing them play. I'm bad with describing genres, but like simply to put it, I'd say is like rock. But I don't know, it was really cool. It was my first time seeing them. And I really enjoyed their set. It was cool seeing how they switched off with their instruments. And I thought they sounded great. Got the Space Needle in the background. Second band that played was Give Me the Money. I've heard of them before. Asher, who is one of the guitarists in Karōshi. He's also the guitarist in the band Sleeveys. Asher used to be in Give Me the Money, I've heard. But really cool seeing their set. I don't really know exactly how to describe their sound, but I loved it. It was such an amazing performance. The energy was crazy. So it was just a drummer and a bassist, and the bassist is the singer. And they got like instrumentals like playing in the background too. Got Climate Pledge back there, Climate Pledge Arena. I don't really know exactly how to describe their sound, but their energy was just amazing. Like the sound was like really kind of, I'd say kind of chaotic, but I loved it. It was amazing. Third band, or third artist, was a rapper, AJ Suede. I'd never heard of him before. I also had never heard of Brace Overgene before, but I enjoyed every band's set. Before I get into talking about AJ Suede, with Brace Overgene, it wasn't like too heavy, it wasn't like hardcore, it was nice like rock. I don't know if I'm walking in the right area, but we'll find out. Anyways, Brace Overgene, the sound wasn't like too crazy, it wasn't too chaotic. It was rock, but not too heavy. And on I think it was the very last song, they brought a fourth person on stage. They brought Rahul from Karōshi to play drums for them. So that was pretty cool that Rahul was in that. And the sound wasn't too chaotic. But then with Give Me the Money, gosh, the energy was crazy. It was very chaotic. But then when AJ Suede started, or throughout his set, it was really cool. I liked his beats. I think most of it, the beats he produced himself, and then the last few songs, other people made those beats. But it was just some really chill vibes with AJ Suede, and kind of got to chill out a bit after seeing Give Me the Money, kind of mellow out. But then after AJ Suede, there's only one other band. There was Karōshi. Again, my 15th time seeing them. But with AJ Suede, you got time to rest. It was really, I really enjoyed the set. I'm really hungry right now. Random. Anyways, yeah, AJ Suede, I enjoyed his set. Gave us time to mellow out in the crowd, to renew our energy for Karōshi. But it was nice, diverse group of bands tonight. I really enjoyed it. Karōshi, amazing. They played almost all the songs from their new album that was released on September 21st. Is Spoils, Consequence, and Charity. Great album. I've listened to it 8 times already, including once on the drive to Seattle. The drive today took about an hour and 20 minutes. Drive home will probably take about 50 minutes to an hour, I'm guessing. Sorry, this is all pretty random. But yeah, Karōshi played, I think there's rats in the bushes. Karōshi played almost all the songs from their new album. Plus I threw in Fox plus Lamb. But I think the only song they didn't play from the new album is Effort and Futility. I think that's what it's called. And Perrin said he's not doing that just because it's too much, like, it's too hard on his voice, like too much screaming or shouting. But my top 2 favorite songs of the night from Karōshi were New Hearts and Friendly Fire at the Hostage Contest. I've been listening to those 2 songs a lot lately from the new album. New Hearts, the other day I was listening to it, and sometimes if I'm listening to a song like without lyrics, it's like hard to really like decipher what they're saying. But Perrin, the other day he texted me the lyrics to like all the songs on the album, and I was listening to New Hearts just like 2 days ago. I was like, I think I can understand some of the stuff he's saying. Like I want to know what he's saying. So I pulled up the screenshot he sent me of the lyrics for New Hearts, and I was just like listening to that song over and over again while reading the lyrics, and gosh, I was in tears. I was crying. That song it's beautiful. It's really sad. But yeah, I'm at my parking garage now. Yeah, New Hearts, such a great song. I also really like Bloodletting on the album, and there was a great performance of that one tonight. It was really cool how they ended with Pretty Bird, but they were playing part of a song called Fly Away before that, kind of like a hymn. And then it just went right into Pretty Bird. Pretty chaotic, pretty awesome. I actually have the set list for Karōshi. I'm just gonna hang out over here for a sec. But before I show you the set list, here is the set time sheet that I got band members from tonight to sign. Pretty awesome. All right, and then here's the set list for Karōshi. They played Blink, I think it's called Blink of an Eye, Bloodletting, Sunflowers, Friendly Fire at the Hostage Contest, New Hearts, Hide and Seek, and then Pretty Bird with like the intro of Fly Away. Hide and Seek, that was a great song to hear live too. I mean, all of Karōshi's set tonight was great. I'm also wearing my first Karōshi crew neck I ever got. I bought this from Perrin on December 21st, 2022, and that was the first time I ever saw Karōshi. I had no idea who they were, and they were opening for a band I was going to see, but I was just like blown away by the performance that night. So I bought this. Let's see if I can get in through the store. Nope. Need to walk in. Anyways, something I thought that was really cool. The album, the new Karōshi album, Spoils, Consequence, and Charity. It begins and ends with an instrumental track, and it's like a perfect loop, really. And so it's kind of almost like the same song, the intro and the outro song. But I really liked that their set began and ended with that too. So it was like a lot. It's basically like listening to like a live version of the album, and it's cool that they included those instrumentals, like the instrumental tracks that are the intro and outro of the album. Yeah, it says attention. Gate closes at 1 a.m. So I've got until 1 to leave, but I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna head home pretty soon. It is now 11:52 p.m. Almost to my car at the parking garage. Anyways, it was a great show. I had a great time. Thanks so much to Karōshi for putting me on their guest list. Means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I mean, thanks to the band, and if you're watching this, thank you too. All the bands did great tonight. I'm just gonna list off the names again. All the bands did great. Brace, Overgene, Give Me the Money, AJ Suede, and Karōshi. You guys helped me have a great night, so thank you. Anyways, I'm at my car. Actually, this is a new car. I bought this last Sunday. So today was my first time driving to Seattle in my new car, 2023 Honda Civic. And now I'm gonna drive home. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. All right, it is Clayton here again. But you're thinking like, what? I thought that was the end of the video. Yeah, I decided to add a little bit more. It's been like nearly an hour since I took that last video. It is now 12:56 in the morning. It was like a 54-minute drive to get back home, something like that. Just want to add some more thoughts about the concert. I had a really great time. But Karōshi, oh my gosh, they're amazing. As I've said many times, it was my 15th time seeing them. It was really cool to be there for their album release show. I think this is the second show they've played since their album came out. Last Saturday, I think it was on the 27th of September, they played, I can't remember exactly where they played, but Rahul wasn't drumming with them. They had Billy drumming with them from the band Black Ends. But I wasn't actually at that show. I know that was happening. Actually, last time I saw Karōshi was at the Grenade Bunny Records album release show. I'm pretty sure that was 2 weeks ago. And Billy was also drumming with them for that too. So it was really cool to see Rahul drumming for them tonight. And he told me that he was glad I recorded the Grenade Bunny Records release show, and he watched it that night and seeing Billy drumming. So that was pretty cool to hear. Yeah, I mean, Karōshi has amazing energy. They're one of my favorite bands, and just I love listening to like their studio recordings, but also like seeing them live is just like an amazing experience. Because sometimes you'll see a band and you'll see them again. It feels like the same show. Like some bands are just like different concerts. It's like a replication of the same show. They don't change much. But with Karōshi, you just never know exactly what to expect. I guess something you can expect is just the amazing raw energy. And just, it's so fun seeing them and seeing how they perform. There's like this ledge on the side of the stage where I think there was 2 times during the Karōshi set that Asher, he was on top of the ledge, just like looking down the crowd. He was like kind of hyping everyone up. And I think this may have been during the last song they played, Pretty Bird. And he ends up like almost like crowd surfing a little bit while he's playing guitar, which is like pretty awesome. So he's like standing up there hyping everyone up, and he's like, come over here. So people are getting closer, and then I look at Perrin, and it looks almost like he's about to throw the mic stand, and then I look back at Asher, and he's just on top of the crowd. So I don't think I saw the exact moment where he jumped onto the crowd, but it was cool. It was just insane performance from the band. Karōshi did amazing and great raw energy. I think sometimes like you'll see them and just not always the same as a studio recording. There's like don't take this like the wrong way, but there's like little like imperfections and stuff. But that's just like the rawness of it, and I think it's so great. I mean, they're like, I'm horrible with genres, but I'd say Karoshi's kind of like punk rock, and just, I mean, it's a very punk rock performance, I guess, and I don't even know if that makes sense. It's like Perrin from Karōshi. It's like, sometimes it's like, he doesn't give a fuck. And like, he does, but he like, I don't know how to make that make sense. He just like, he's there because he enjoys it. It looks like he enjoys what he does on stage. And man, they're rocking out so hard. But like, I guess an example of like not giving a fuck. I feel weird swearing like that. Not giving an F. When they play the song Fox plus Lamb tonight, like halfway through the song, Perrin picks up the mic stand and he puts it like in the middle of the stage, like between, like kind of closer to the drum set, closer to Rahul, and he turns around and he's almost like he's singing to Rahul instead of the audience. He's like, he's got his back to the audience. It's like, there is an example of not giving an F. And I just feel like saying not giving an F instead of, yeah. But I thought it was interesting, on the back of Perrin's shirt, it said, thank you. And that probably wasn't just a straight up message to the audience saying thank you. But if it was, that's pretty clever. I thought that was pretty cool. So I zoomed in on that. I also recorded full set videos of all the bands tonight. Yeah, but just amazing performance from Karōshi. I enjoyed the other bands too. I'm going to take a look at the set time sheet because I'm blanking on some of the band names. But yeah, Brace, Aubergine, really cool performance. It was really a cool surprise seeing the band members switch up between songs with the different instruments that they were playing. Kind of kept you on your feet. I thought they sounded really great. And when I was recording, I don't know, sometimes I had moments where like all the band members were just in the frame. It wasn't like zoomed in as much. And then there was other times where I was zoomed in, focusing on different band members and just different stuff going on. With Give Me the Money, I didn't really zoom in much. I just kept it all in frame, and just amazing energy from them. Pretty chaotic. And I was talking with my friend Sam on the way home, and he was also at the concert, which is really cool to see him again. And I think he looked up something about them, and he said they were like digital hardcore. So if that makes sense to you, maybe they're digital hardcore. But definitely check them out. Amazing performance. And then AJ Suede, pretty cool performance from him. Kind of took some time gave you time at the concert to cool down after Give Me the Money set, kind of chill out, prepare yourself for Karōshi. Honestly, it did feel a bit out of place having like a rapper there at this concert, but it was really cool that Karōshi kind of chose this lineup and of bands, and you really got like a diverse group of bands and artists playing. It was really cool. And right there is AJ Suede's signature. And I got some other signatures. I'm sure stuff I'm saying in this video is probably some of the same stuff I said in the last video when I was walking to my car, but I thought maybe I'll try to, I don't know, I had some time to think about it on the drive home. So I just felt like adding some more to the concert review, I guess, talking more about the concert. Also, I got to see some cool people here, some cool people at the show, people I care about, and like I got to see Emma from Swamp Life, their drummer. She was there with her boyfriend Josh. Josh is great. I love getting to see both of them. It's cool to talk to them for a little bit. I saw Lola from Swamp Life. She's the bassist for Swamp Life. She's also married to Perrin, the lead singer of Karōshi. I think I just realized that at Karōshi's show, they didn't play Sidecar Vice Grip, which is one of the songs on the new album where Torson's singing lead vocals. I don't think they played that. But that's a good song. And I got to talk to Torson for a bit tonight before their set and kind of like midway through the show. And actually maybe it was before any of the bands even started. And I was just talking to him about the album and songs I liked. And again, talking to him about Sidecar Vice Grip, the song that he's singing lead vocals on. And I really enjoy getting to see the people tonight. And when I was driving to the concert, I called my friend Sam, and I was like, hey, by the way, Karōshi's album release shows tonight. And he didn't know about that, so he was able to make it there, and we probably talked on my drive home for at least like a half an hour. And I got to see a guy named Marco, awesome guy. Nathan from Nestor was there. Nathan sings in Nestor and he plays guitar. Got to see, I think his name's Ben from the band Laminate, and another guy named Ben who, Ben from Laminate, he plays guitar and sings lead vocals. And then I got to see Ben who, what is it? He's in the band, I think it's called Faith and Strangers, and another band called Vanish. I haven't seen Faith and Strangers, but I have seen him in Vanished before. Anyways, great night. Great bands, great performance from all the bands, especially Karōshi. I'm glad I got to see some people I care about. It was a great time. I think in order of who played tonight, or in order of my favorite performance, it was Karōshi, Give Me the Money, Brace Aubergine, and AJ Suede. But they're all great bands. Anyways, I think that will wrap it up here. Also, I had this Karōshi shirt on underneath my crew neck, but I never took off my crew neck. So I was doubled up. I was wearing my crew neck, I was wearing this, and for like half the show I was also wearing my Karōshi bandana, and I took it off my head like halfway through Karōshi's set. But anyways, I'm going to stop this video here. This finally wraps up my concert vlog and my concert review. It's now 1:07 in the morning. And I'm still in my car, so I'm going to get out of my car, go inside, and start uploading the videos from the concert. Again, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Have a nice day. Bye. Oh, it's a pit.